bad, but we can always build more killbots.
Hey everybody! Oh, I haven't turned my light on. Hang on. Let me turn my name on. Oh, I need to put battery in the I need to put the battery in the camera as well. Disaster today. There we go. Dink. There we go. How is everybody doing? Oh, and I need to unplug that. There we go. It's all gone wrong today. And there we go. How is everybody doing? Are we all well? Are we all okay? Let's zoom out a little bit. Just rising and shining. Hello, Gulu. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Yeah, the tank is... I'm enjoying the tank. The tank is cool. I did the... for those of you who follow me on Instagram, will have seen yesterday that I did the little extraction port things that go on the barrels. So I turned those yesterday on the lathe. So that was very, very much good fun. Right on time. I am right on time. I'm always on time. I'm always perfectly on time. And I've got 3 dreadnoughts. I've got 3 dreadnoughts today. Let's turn Rich down. And I've got a pile of fruit and nut as well. So it's a good it's a good day. It's a good day. I've got fruit and nut. You guys. Dreadnoughts, tanks, Raven Guard, everything. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's brilliant. Hello, everybody. So, yeah. Let's turn my... Turn my light on, shall we? Let's turn my light on. How's everybody's day going? How is everyone's day? Hello, Purples. Purples is off to socialise very, very soon. Gulu is here. Gulu, I need to do some Pantheon videos. I need to do some Pantheon videos desperately. Like, I really like the channel. The channel is the channel has not had a new video for a long time. I just can't bring myself to do one. I will. Maybe I'll try and do one tonight. Because we get patch notes today, don't we? So maybe they will fix things and make the game work rather than having to exploit and bug the game to actually play it. Yes, that was what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I will do a Spellblade and Elementalist Wizard mastery video, and I'm gonna split my mastery videos into both sides now. So I'm gonna do one video on the Spellblade and then one video on the other side as well, because there's just too much. There's too many nodes now. There's too many nodes to put them all in one video, so I'm gonna split them and do one side and then the other side. But yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. And they're all broken anyway. Like none of the nodes work. There's Gulu. There's a Dire Lord. There's a Dire Lord ability, which the Diab has just got, which you sacrifice 5% of your health to lower their resistance and give you a bit of resistance. So on the tooltip, it says sacrifice 5% of your health. And then on the cost, it says 15,000% of your health. So you click it, you're just going to die, aren't you? It's just... Their percentage control is atrocious. Anyway, yeah. Sacrifice 1,500. Sacrifice 1,500% of your health to give a little bit of a damage increase. Right. Yeah, so we're gonna do the tank, because I've got to tidy up and kind of soften all this black transition out, which will be really, really good. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That will be really cool. But I thought I would show you some dreadnoughts, because we have this dreadnought. This is a dreadnought that I've been working on for a little while. Let's move that over here like this. So this is a dreadnought I've been working on for a while. This is the Deliverers one, which is going to have a couple of shoulder pads. I'm probably going to use these resin shoulder pads for this. Where's the one with the trim on? There's the one with the trim on. So I'm probably going to use the resin shoulder pads for this one. There we go. Because I've only got 2 sets of shoulder pads, so I need to use the resin ones for one of them. So that will be for this one, which will be quite cool. So that's the Deliverers one, and that's got the massive banner on it. And now I've started the other 2 as well. So this is the Moritat one, which is basically a gunslinger dreadnought, which is super cool. Not the gunslinger from Dark Tower. So this is a gunslinger dreadnought, and I've just started his legs as well. So he's gonna have I don't know which way. Yeah, that way. He's gonna have foot up on a rock or something as he's walking, and then he's gonna have there they are, the Volkite strapped to the back of his wrist, which is gonna look really, really cool. So he's gonna be a Volkite gunslinging dreadnought. So that's gonna be awesome. And then the other dreadnought I've just started putting together. This is just the basic one, which is going to have all the weapon options magnetized. So this is just going to be a basic boring Raven Guard dreadnought. So nothing interesting about that one. This one is going to be a special character. That's the idea. The idea for this one is that there was a Moritat that died or got crucified in battle or whatever, and has been turned into a dreadnought since, and has kind of kept his Moritat things. So I'm going to give him a jump pack as well. We've got to convert and make some jump pack parts for it, which would be quite cool. So yeah, that'll be quite good fun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, what's already planned? And then this is, so that's that one. So that's going to be Heavy Bolter Pew Pew, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, that's gonna look so cool. I think I might put the rotator cannon on it. It's either the rotator cannon or the multi-melter, but we'll see when we get there. Hey Chappie, how are you doing? How are you doing? So yeah, and I think the helmet, the head, has just about kind of worked in that one as well. I think it just about looks kind of cool. So yeah, that's I think that suits it and fits it, particularly having the gun out like that, the fist out like that. I've got to shrink these down, I think. So what I'm going to do, because they're a bit long, I was going to keep them that long and have them there like that, and have them mounted there, but I think they're just a little bit too long. So what I'm going to do is use the ones from, where is it? Use the ones from the Sponsons. Not that one. Where's the one? I thought I got one out. I did get one out. Where did I put it? I've got one out from the Sponsons, and then the Sponsons have got slightly easier, slightly or potentially slightly easier to convert. Maybe I didn't clip it out. I thought I had. Right, there's a Sponson. So I'm going to use that one. I think I'm going to use that one. And then what I can do is I can cut it here, so I can trim it down there or somewhere around here and have that, and then put loads of cabling and everything and mounts on the on that. So I've got 2 of those. So they will then get mounted to the back of the fist, but they'll get mounted somewhere there. So everything that's hanging off the back of it will not be there. So I think they will be perfect. And also there's a little bit of play that we've got on the inside as well, so I can mount them. So they're exactly the same length, same kind of size and scale and everything. So they'll be perfect. I think they'll just look better. So that's the that's where I'm going to go with that. Am I doing sillies again? No, I'm not doing sillies again. Frantically working on my base to finish my model for the game in an hour. Also, someone forgot the music yet again. I haven't forgotten the music. We just haven't got to me finish talking about stuff that I've been working on. So yeah, I will get to the music. But thank you. I promise I haven't forgotten. Ish, maybe. Okay, music. There you go. Some music. So yeah, let's do some tanking. I have ordered some new super glue as well, and I've ordered some black super glue. I've got some black super glue coming, which is really interesting. I'm going to be really curious to see how that goes in. And I've also got some debonder as well. So what you can do is you can put the super glue on, and I got black so that you can see it, particularly so that when I glue these on here, so I can put a little bit of black super glue in there and then debond it and fit it so that it's not, because otherwise you make otherwise you kind of get it like on the barrel, and then it just looks messy. So I wanted to try and get something that you could kind of run in. Played a match last night, shot my way to failing 3 10-inch charges. I mean, a 10-inch charge is a long way. That's not a charge that is regularly made. If you'd said you'd failed 3 5-inch charges, I'd think, oh wow, that sucks. 10-inch charges are tough. If anybody's on Instagram, where we are. If anybody's on Instagram, Aspen has just put up a reel of her sculpting her scales. Look at that. Sculpting the scales on her librarian's shoulder pad, which looks super cool. So everybody go drop it, drop a like on Aspen's latest reel. Super cool. Stab. So yeah, go do that. Played a match last night. Shot my way to playing. Oh yes, I've already read that one. What base are you painting, chappy? What base are you painting up? What base are you painting up? What do you think of the Moritat target? Moritat Dreadnought. There's the Moritat Dreadnought, or the start of the Moritat Dreadnought. Should look rather cool. That arm needs to be kind of further pulled back, I think. And Gunslinger Pew Pew Dreadnought. Rawr! Should look really cool. Looking forward to that. Should be good. Should be good. Okay, right. Well, let's get some painting done then. Let's get some painting done. It'll be easy to kill. The legs aren't even attached. Yeah, the legs are not attached. The legs are not attached just yet. There's the waist bit. I've also got the other one, which is going to be. There we go. That's the other one, which is going to be the basic one. I'm going to magnetize all the weapon options for this one, so that will be quite good. And I've got. There we go. I've got another Raven Guard. Eagle bit for the front, Raven bit for the front, so that'll be quite cool. and then that will just have all the weapon options will all be magnetized on this one, so that'll be quite good. Right, yes. So that's that. I've got the base here for one of them. So yeah, the Moritat Dreadnought. We need to think of a name for the Moritat, because I want him to be he's going to be a special character that was a Moritat and then got he did a Trevor. So this particular Space Marine did a Trevor and either lost his legs or lost the use of his legs or whatever, blah blah blah, and then got put in a Dreadnought. There we go. Got put in a Dreadnought and kind of kept his, because he was such a skilled Moritat or whatever, he kept his like Moritat-y style warfare when he got put into the Dreadnought. So that's where that came from. And then also we're going to need to do, because the Morris D answer, his name is Bob Mauritius. Quite like Mauritius. In the latest Tactica book, in the latest Journal Tactica, you can do veteran breaches. So you can do a unit of veteran breaches. So we're going to have to do a unit of 5 veteran breaches with these really, really cool shields, and then give them all like different weapons. So we're going to put like a Volkite in there. We're going to put a Volkite in there. We're going to put a multi-melter in there. We're going to put a bolter in there. We're going to put lightning claw in there, and everything like that. Oh, Aspen! Hey, Aspen! Hey, Aspen! We were just showing off. We were just showing off your latest reel. Look at this. We were just showing off your latest reel, so everybody has hopefully flown over to Instagram and dropped a like on it. But yeah, super cool. How are you, Orc Sniper? Hawkeye. So yeah, we're gonna have to. I've got at least 5. I've got 5 unique breacher shields, so we can use those for the Raven Guard. So that'll be quite fun, just to do, because I have got plenty of Mark 6 bodies left. So I'll do a unit of 5, because you only need to do a unit of 5, like veteran breaches, and then give them the stripe down the helmet and everything. So I think that'll be quite cool to do some veteran breaches with these really cool shields. So that'll be fun. Obviously I've still got my more death in to do. I am up to shock horror. I'm up to 6 of these helmets now, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm up to 6 of those helmets. I've got 2 off Bit Sites, 1 off eBay, and 2 off somebody from Instagram, which was very, very kind of him. There we go. Let's get that tank out of the way. So yeah, all these. Oh yeah, those are the sponsons. We need to do something with the sponsons on this very, very soon, because it is going to need. Whoop, there we go. We are going to need to do the sponsons on this stuff. Hawkeye, the Orc Sniper. Holy shit, I need to do that Orc Sniper. Where's that? It was a 3D print, wasn't it? Where was that really cool Orc Sniper 3D print? There was a really cool Orc Sniper, wasn't there, that we found, what, 2 months ago? And I was like, I need to get that 3D print. Yeah, we need to get that Orc Sniper and call him Hawkeye. That's fantastic. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Say it in a Bristolian accent and say Hawkeye. Right, let's get all of this out of the way. I did get some underslung missile launchers as well for the Death Guard idea, so we've got some of those done as well. There we go. So yeah, plan today is we're going to soften all of these transitions, because I've put where the highlights need to be. So now we're going to go in and we're going to soften them all out. Can we have, please, can we have a shout out for Aspen, please? That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Because we do have the Princess of Salamanders in chat. What do I need? I need the black. I need black, and I need black. I need black, and I need black. Where's black? Shall we use? Should probably use that black. Hey, Olivia.
Gallery Christopher.
Gallery, why don't you come on over, gallery, why don't you come on over, gallery, stream gallery. You got Daggerheart! Oh, you got the Daggerheart! You got the... Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh. Why, if you put a picture up of just the box and not what's inside the box? Open it! For those of you who are wondering what Daggerheart is Critical Role's or Matt Mercer's version of D&D. I've got the initial rule book up here as well. But this is an expansion with new classes and stuff. Super cool! Nice one, Purpsicles. What's in the box? See, even Aspen knows, Purples. Even Aspen wants to know. And if Aspen wants to know, then you have to open the box. Open the box. Perps, open the box. Open the box now. Perps, have you opened the box yet? Purples, have you opened the box yet? Purples, box, open. Open box. Box opened. But Purples, what's in the box? Purples, what's in the box? This box, what's in the box? Purples, this box, what's in the box? Purples, what this box? Purples, everybody Purples wants to know what's in the box. What's in the box? Somebody's head. It's not Gwyneth Paltrow. Chris, when are you going to run a game of Daggerheart for us? Do you actually want me to run a game of Daggerheart? I will have to DM something. I will have to DM something at some point. Purples. If it Purples, what's in the box? Purples, what's in the box? The box. This box. Purples, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? She's not. She's not opening it. She's not opening the box. She's probably not even in chat. She's probably left. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, right, so we have some black. We need to get some black paint. And we have, in fact, let me put here we go. Where is it? There it is. And then if I copy that, paste it into there. There you go, everybody. Everybody go like Aspen doing her sculpting. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sculpt his scales. Picks are up. Ooh, picks are up. Picks are up. Up are picks. Picks are up. Holy fuck balls. Just. Yeah. Oh, you get dice. You get the. Oh. Also, that has just reminded me as well. Once I finish this, hang on. I'm going to show you a bust which I'm getting at the end of the month, which I cannot wait to print and paint. Wow. Okay. Okay. Assassin! Assassin! Blade and Midnight. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this box. I'm gonna need the expansion, aren't I? Because I need to play an assassin. Look at this. Oh. Executioner's Guild. God damn it. That's the special edition. Yes, I'm aware. Moneybags. Wow. Okay, so what's in here? Assassin, Brawler, Warlock, and Witch. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All of those are cool. Okay. Primary weapon table, secondary armor. Adversaries and environments. New adversary. Environmental stat blocks. Campaign frames. Castle High. Reign of Were-Dragon. Reign of the Were-Dragon. Dark Heart of Andurla. And Journey to Horizon. I really like the Daggerheart stuff. It's so well done. And there's the DM sheet. Mob stat blocks. I wanted the GM screen they put in it. Oh. Oh, it's so good. The dice are gorgeous. The dice are gorgeous. Shiny. Right. So speaking of this, because that's gorgeous. That's a beautiful piece of artwork. That's so cool. Check out this bust which I've got coming at the end of the month. I don't know who she is. I'm like, all the busts that I get from this Patreon tend to be characters from computer games or films or cartoons or something. So I'm sure she's from something, but I'm painting that because that's gorgeous. Ciri. Is it Ciri? Is that Ciri from The Witcher? Is that who it's supposed to be? It's called Lady of Londor. So I don't know, but yeah, that's cool. Lady of Londor. Oh, it says it down here. Uria of Londor, Dark Souls. Some lady from Dark Souls. But I mean, come on. Aspen, do you want to cosplay? Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, I'm getting that. I will get you. If I can get words out, I will get you a wig. That's just. I mean, look at the armor on the chest and everything. It's. So yes, I am printing that bust. As soon as I get it. As soon as I get it, I'm printing that bust. It's amazing. And it just reminded me of that piece of artwork. But the Witch Bitch vibe, I already... Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, right. So I may well paint her on stream at some point. I may well paint her on stream at some point, but I'll print her off. We get her next week, so I get her on the 30th. So as soon as I can download her, I will print her straight off. I will print her straight away and get her primed and everything, and then we can do one of these. We can do a third. We can have a little trilogy of ladies being awesome and badass and phenomenal. So. Strong, amazing, powerful, gorgeous, etc. Anyway, yeah. I'm so happy the Daggerheart box arrived before I have to leave. Yeah! Yeah, I am as well because we got to see it. So yeah, super happy. That's super cool. Really, really cool, Perps. Really cool. Right, so this is my Raven Guard mix. So for those of you who watch my Patreon, you will know exactly what this mix is. And I'm going to mix a tiny bit of black in to get it even darker just in case. So we'll turn that into a bit of a glaze. Femtoad's bust when? When what? When do I get it? I just said, dude, I get it next week. Femtoads? Oh, as in Custodes? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in control of what sculpts they do. Right. Not dry brushing. Not dry brushing. I am dusting. I'm getting rid of all the dust. Aspen, you're you're really still playing on my phone, Aspen. It's probably had like 100 plays. There we go. Female toes look the same as male ones. Aren't female toads bigger? Generally in the animal kingdom, aren't like the female spiders and female what do we call it? Praying mantises and stuff are huge and just like, I'm going to sleep with you and then eat your head. And things like that. Yes, get me paid. Well, yeah, it's still playing. Still playing. Look at the skill. Talent. That's talent, everybody. That's talent. That's talent, everybody. Right. We are going to prop this up like that. I'm going to prop it there like that. So we can... So that we can soften all of these marks down. Is that too much? Is that too thick? I think I need to thin it a little bit more. Just thin it a fraction more. Or maybe even more. There we go. Oh! Aspen, bye. Bye, Aspen. Bye-bye, Aspen. See you later. Be amazing in your stream. And thank you very much. Everybody say bye to Aspen. Okay, so I think no, I need to get a proper brush. In fact, I've got a shitty one here, so I can use that one. Perfect. Just trying to break up some of these marks so that we can have a softer transition. It's already looking better. That is already looking better. Excellent. Remember, bad behavior is still a behavior. Bad behavior is still a behavior. If everybody wants to go and lurk in Aspen's stream, then I will 100% support that, by the way. Can we just have a very, very quick shout out again for Aspen? Just so that you can go and click. Everybody go click on her link and just give her a view and a lurk. That would be appreciated by me, and I'm sure appreciated by Aspen. Thanks, Perps. Everybody go click on that and just stick it on a lurk and then come back, obviously. Yeah. So trying to soften all of these marks out a little bit, just to break them up. As always, I'm a serial lurker. I'll be lurking in Aspen's stream. Excellent. More like pain in the Aspen. Pain in the Aspen. Pain in the Aspen. I'm a pain in the Aspen. Hopefully you can't hear all the stuff going on outside, by the way, but it is incredibly stuffy today, so I've had to keep the window open. You know the dice bags in the box? They're full of dice. What? They're full of dice as well? I wondered what they were. I couldn't decide what they were. So have you got different color? Have you got like red hope dice and stuff? Oh, I'm so jealous. It's so cool, Perps. That's super, super cool. Super, super cool. Pick posted, check the DM D20. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hang on a sec, sending that to Aspen. Super cool. That's really cool, Perps. I suspect Laura to have chosen the dice. Probably. Probably. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would make sense. What time's your removal? That's about right. That's about right. Let's do the other side. You leave in 10 minutes? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And the side of the cards is gold. That's also cool. Is it on Amazon? Is the special edition one on Amazon? It's not going to be a stock item, is it? It's a limited run. It's not like I can get it next month or anything. I should do a Daggerheart campaign, shouldn't I? I should do a... What, do you do it on Twitch? Hope and Fear is available on Amazon, but it's a normal edition. Gotcha. Is the limited one only from their website? Here's the full link. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. August the 25th. Right, I will keep that up. I will keep that up because that's really good, isn't it? That's really good. That's the second expansion, right? I've not missed one. God, that's good. Does anybody want to? Does anybody want some painting lessons? Let's. Yeah. First expansion. Yeah, core set, and then this is the first one. Okay. Brill. Thanks, Perps. Right, so that's that kind of softened down. Let's do the top side now. The art in the book. Oh, I mean, it looked good just from the fucking contents page. Okay.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was
Get him
terrible.
away!
Hey, boo!
Boo!
Cheers, Perps. You gotta go. No! See you later. Have a good time. Have a good time. Oh, Manaringo!
Tinky Tonks.
Manaringo. Thank you very much, Manaringo. That's very kind of you. Thank you, dude. How are you doing?
I fart in your general direction.
Definitely. Those don't trigger the other bit. What other bit? Oh, the fart. No, they don't. The resubs aren't considered a chat, so then you have to chat as well. I put Linux on my old MacBook. Nice! Running Linux now. How are you and Laura? Is everything going well? Everything okay?
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Mr. One Stop. Cool kids are here. Cool kids are here, dude. How are you? How are you? And are you ready to get pew-pewed in the face by a double-barreled extraction gas auto accelerator cannon boom gun? We got it outstairs and out of the house for the first time in 3 weeks. Nice. Dealing with her mother. So you got her out for the first time in 3 weeks. What, yesterday? Nicely done, Manaringo. Good, good. How are you? How are you doing? One Stop. One Stop. I've also got one of. This is the special character dreadnought which I've been playing around with. So this is a gunslinger Moritat dreadnought. So he's going to have Volkite mounted to the back of his fist like that, and like that. So he's going to have two Volkite, and where are his legs? There are his legs, which we're working on. So there's his legs. And we have his legs up on a step or something, which will look really cool. So yeah, Moritat dreadnought, special character dreadnought. And then obviously we also have the Deliverer dreadnought, which we know about, which is going to have the multi-melter and the heavy bolter. And then I've got a third dreadnought as well. This is the one that I'm going to magnetize all the weapons for. Yeah, that's going to be really, really good fun. We'll magnetize and do all of that for that one. And seeing as you might have missed it, there is Death Guard practice test 1. Jump pack. Yeah, he's a jump pack. He's going to have a jump pack. I'm going to convert and scratch build a jump pack for him. Same as the librarian. Not the librarian. Anyway, there's a Blood Angel dreadnought that has a jump pack on it as well. So rather than buying that and using the backpack for it, I'm going to scratch build one out, because it's only, if you have a look at it on the website, it's two barrels on the back and then 3 jets underneath it, and that's it. So I'm just going to scratch build it. But that's the I don't think that's all bad. I think that's pretty good, actually. I don't think that's too bad at all. It did take quite a while to paint, which was like the slight downside, but I don't think that's all that bad. How are you, One Stop? They look cool. Must have been an absolute legend that suggested adding bore bore evacuators. Yeah, some utter legend. Some utter legend was like, why don't you green stuff some bore activators to the barrels? And I was like, I could, or I could turn them on the lathe. Yeah, they're absolutely perfect, dude. They're absolutely perfect. Yeah, it was a great idea. It was a great idea. It gives them a little bit of detail across the barrel. Right. So we need some more anthracite. Have you got any of the levers yet? One Stop. For when you're working out your Iron Warriors. Okay. Oh, so excited. So excited. So excited. Absolutely love it. This is going to be so much fun, dude. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And stew. I got the in fact I can show it to you. I got the Zone Mortalis book, which is absolutely brilliant, and the game is like Zone Mortalis is phenomenal. The rule set looks amazing, but if you go to the back, it's got some new units in here. Yeah, it's got some new units in here, dude. So it's got a Flamer Castellax, with 2 Flamers, which is awesome. So you can have 2 Castellax Flamers. You then have some Solar Auxilia, some Velataris Raiders, which are Solar Auxilia with breacher shotguns, which is quite cool. However, you also get Combat Technician. You also get Veteran Despoilers, which have Bolt Pistol and Chainsword, 2 wounds, Weapon Skill 5, and their Vanguard 3, and any model can exchange their Bolt Pistol and Chainsword for a Heavy Chain Axe or a Heavy Chainsword, and you can give them a Combat Shield for 2 points, or you can give them a Disintegrator Pistol if you really want to. You can give them Melter Bombs. Veteran Despoilers can exchange a Disintegrator Pistol for 5 points. Any model can have its Bolt Pistol exchanged for a pair of Lightning Claws, and then 1 can have a Vexilla, and then up to 2 can have an item for the Legion equipment list as well. So you can have Veteran Despoilers. That's not where it ends either, because on the next page you can also have Veteran Breachers. So you can have Breachers with the boarding shields with 2 wounds and Weapon Skill 5, and they can have fucking everything. They can have absolutely everything. So where is it? I might have printed out some Raven Guard breacher shields. and Stu, that's just here you go, have some new units. It's not just for boarding actions. It's not just for Zone Mortalis. It's here you go, just have some new units. So you could have some Veteran Breachers, or you could have some Veteran Despoilers. Veteran Despoilers in World Eaters would be so cool. So cool. So I'll take a picture of the page and send it to you. So you could, if you wanted to, make some Veteran Despoilers for your World Eaters and just go ham with all the equipment and how cool everything looks. So there you go, Mr. Stewart. Mr. Stewart. I thought you would like that. As soon as I saw Veteran Despoilers, I was like, oh, well, that would be quite cool for the Night Lords. Like straight away, Veteran Despoilers would be really cool for the Night Lords. But then also, you could almost see like not like Greater Possessed, but 8-bound, like the Horus Heresy version of 8-bound kind of thing. Be amazing for World Eaters. That would be so cool. I'll ask the lad next week if we can do a Mortar. Oh yes, do a ZM game. It's really good, and all the missions, the vast majority of the missions are just like kill stuff, rather than stand-on objectives. So the missions themselves are going to be really good for the game as well. So yeah, I'm glad I got that. I've also Avian very kindly bought me the rule book, so that order is in. That is coming tomorrow, and on that order I just dropped in a couple of the others, Journal Tacticas as well. So I've got Forces of Saturn, because the Forces of Saturn, there's in most of the Journal Tacticas, there's a few like extra rules and detachments and things. So in the Forces of Saturn, there's a couple of extra detachments which might be useful for Raven Guard and or for you as well. So I'll take a picture when they come.
Good. Share our warpstone, and I will not eat you.
Hey, Spikester. How you doing, Spike Spikes? How are you doing? Where is it you're playing? You're playing at the Home Firth Gaming Club place. Are you playing there? Hey Sinister, how you doing? A place called Gemini in the middle of... Oh, sweet! Nice one, dude. Nice. Yeah, that'd be really cool. And that's next week, right? I will pay attention to my phone when you play, so that I can hear the breakdown of what you think. Hopefully, I'm hoping that you go in and you're like, yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm hoping that you don't play the game and go, no, this is shit. I prefer 40k. Like that would be a massive disappointment. Tuesday, fantastic. Promise I won't bug you too much. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What's a Babcas? What's a Babcas? Spiky boy, Spiky Spikester. Spiky Spikester, what is a Babcas? Babcas? Is it like a bad abacus? Is it an abacus that doesn't work very well? A babacus. I think that's what it is, right? Bupkis. Twisted dough, and this one cheese. It is an Eastern European treat. Dude! A cheese twisted dough. So like a twisted dough. Is it in a ring, or is it like twisted like a churro? Poland, Ukraine. Oh, you should definitely go tell Aspen. Aspen will smile hearing that you've got one of those. That's super cool, Spiky. More braided. Gotcha. Have you written your list for Tuesday, Stu? Do you know what you're taking? You know how many tanks you're going to have to squeeze into the boot of your car? That company that are sending me the airbrush are now also sending me all of their metallic paints as well. So as soon as they arrive, I'm going to airbrush all the skeleton for my Reaver Titan as well. So if I do end up needing heavy support for my Raven Guard, I'll just drop in a Reaver Titan. I need to get into this streaming thing so they can send me stuff too. Like in 8 to 10 years. Eating cheese. Just going to take the lot and let him make the list. Fantastic. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. That's a good idea, dude. That's a good idea. I had somebody yesterday on Instagram say, "What list are you taking for your Raven Guard?" I was like, "You don't want my list, dude. You don't want my list. I've just gone. I like that unit. I like that unit. I want my Raven Guard to be like this." And I was like, "I've got one tank," and he went, "Oh." Oh dear. Did I get the Shadow Fang air? But no. I did say I would love the Shadowfax airbrush. But I understand that it's a like a limited edition, and they're like, yeah, we probably can't send you that one just yet. They didn't say no for the future, so they're sending me an Aventus, which also looks rather nice. But yeah, they're sending me all their metallic paints to try, metallic airbrush paints. So as soon as they arrive, I'm going to do the Reaver Titan, because I want to do, assuming they have like a copper, because I want to do the hips on the Reaver Titan copper, and it's going to be quite a black. I want to do kind of a black Reaver anyway, so I think that would be quite good. Anyway, we'll see what we do. The Aventus does look really nice. I'm thinking of getting one instead of an Ultra. A free box every now and then would take a lot of weight off my wallet. Yeah, they're not... spoilers, Games Workshop aren't sending anything to anybody anymore. Really. We've not heard anything for 2 months now. So they've pretty much stopped it, we think. We haven't been told. They've just stopped. 40% off coupon. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Warhammer Merch did send me a message yesterday though, saying that they want to send me a banner. So I was gonna go, oh yeah, cool, I'll have the Raven Guard banner and put a Raven Guard banner up behind me while I'm streaming. But they don't do Raven Guard banners yet. So I think I might have to get a Night Lords one. So it's all this. It's all this. So so there's a cool Night Lords one. Where's the Night Lords one? There's a World Eaters one for Stu. Where's the Night Lords one? There's the Night Lords one. Look at that. So Night Lords, you get a Night Lords banner, a T-shirt, and I'll swap the thing for a notebook because I don't really use water bottles. I've got one water bottle that I use. Got to get that Blueberry Boy. Get Space Wolves. I hope it's a Crystallized Ultramarines banner. No, they said you can pick a banner. I was like, oh cool, yeah, that'd be brilliant. I'll have a Raven Guard one, please. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't make Raven Guard ones yet. Oh god damn it! I even said, do you know how long it's going to be? Because I'll happily wait. So yeah, I'm going to grab this one. So I will put a link up in chat if anybody wants to. In fact, if everybody clicks on it, that really helps me out anyway. Puts me in their good books. They haven't got a Heresy Raven Guard one. Nope, not yet, not yet. They've got loads of Raven Guard stuff. There we go. They've got loads of Raven Guard stuff, but no banners yet. But the banners will come. The banners will come. I don't know. I don't quite know why they haven't done a banner yet. So I think if I get the Night Lords one, the Night Lords one could then go up behind me here, couldn't they? Couldn't it? And put a little a hook on the wall so I can hang it during the stream. That'd be quite cool, don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. That's the Space Wolf one. Oh! I'll tell you the other thing. I'll tell you the other thing that I asked on Blue Sky yesterday. If anybody follows me on Blue Sky, you'll probably have already seen it. But I asked yesterday because I've been thinking about this. What happened to the Raven Guard that were mutated through the gene seed when Corax was kind of rushing through some reinforcements? Because obviously Corax lost loads of Raven Guard at Isfahan, and then had asked the Emperor for like the gene seed documentation or whatever, so that he could make some more Raven Guard to reinforce the Legion. And he got hold of it and he made some, but the Alpha Legion had got hold of it and corrupted the gene seed, so they all came out mutated and everything. I was like, what happened to them? Like all those mutated Raven Guard, what happened to them? So I asked on Blue Sky, and Gav replied, and a few other people replied. And said they were still around during the Horus Heresy, and then for some reason, which they didn't spoil, for some reason they were then not around at the end of the Heresy. So if you have a Horus Heresy Raven Guard army, and they were also all loyal as well, none of them like fell to chaos or anything, so they were all loyal as well. So if you have a Raven Guard army or if you want to do a representation of Raven Guard during the Horus Heresy, you can 100% use some of these mutated Marines in the army. So, what do you think? Should I do a small unit of mutated Raven Guard? And I think they'd have to be... Well, I don't know, actually. I was going to say, would they have to be like Assault Marines? But I think I'd probably... I mean, with the Veteran Despoilers, you could probably do them as Veteran Despoilers and use those rules. Like, officially. And then if you're playing with your mate, you could probably use the Gal Vorbak rules. Or something like that. But I think it would be... rather cool to do. Oh, word bearers! It's a good job my main mod isn't in-house. She would be very cross with word bearers coming in chat. How are you doing? Doing good, just working. How are you doing? I'm alright, thank you, yeah. We're just doing some... or trying to do some texture work and details and everything on this, which is taking ages, obviously, because who brush paints a tank? Risky name with all the Raven Guard painting going on. Yeah. Who's that? Evil! Thank you very much for the follow, Evil. This is just utter madness, isn't it? Why are we even doing this? Right. Bad, not bad. Then we need to chip away at Talon. Like that. Chip away at the X. Probably chip away the X with a bit of the highlight colour as well. Bannerers don't have big enough turrets for what I want. What do you want? Which Space Marines had bigger tanks in 40k? Making me want to paint a big tank. Get a glaive. Paint a glaive. Sims wants some big tanks. I always wanted to start a Sisters army just to paint an Exorcist. Like a Marine Shadow Sword. I mean, you have the massive... you have the massive... what is that? What is that one? I need to paint that. I do need to paint that, because we... especially now we have... especially now that I have... Raven Guard and everything all sorted. The Astraeus, yeah, that's it. I need to paint the Astraeus up. You can do that because I'd got that to paint up for the Dark Pharaons. But since the Dark Pharaons failed and flopped, and since I've been utterly like committed and excited by Raven Guard finally, then we should do the Astraeus. Not enough guns on the Astraeus. I do think it looks pretty cool. A Kratos would look pretty sick. Where is my Kratos? That's the point. So my Kratos, what army do I put my Kratos in? Do I put the Kratos in the Night Lords, the Death Guard, or the Dark Angels? %% Death Guard. You think that goes Death Guard? Unless you bring in Imperial Guard stuff, I suppose. Like the Imperial Guard. I need to look at the Solar Auxilia to find out what detachments and how I can make detachments for Solar Auxilia and how many tanks I can bring. Although I kind of want that flamer tank. I think the flamer tank would be quite cool. Just trying to, because I still haven't got my head around the detachments, to be honest. I think I need to print them out, but it's so difficult to find something to print for the detachments. Getting a Fellblade and just making my own rules up. The Fellblade is cool. Fellblade is cool. And I need to finish painting the Imperial Battlefleet Gothic fleet. So I can have my Raven Guard Battlefleet Gothic fleet. Fellblade is super pretty. Super pretty. Kind of feel like Solar Auxiliary are missing some bits and bobs. So with this done down here, just want to get a bit of a glaze actually. Give me a second. See you later, One Stop. Have a good one, dude. And put this on here, and then we're going to put that Shadowborn transfer across the bottom of this. See if we can get this. See if we can get this on here. Just waiting for it to release from the transfer paper. Yeah, we're going to put Shadowborn here in white, because on the other side it's obviously a white panel over on the other side, and it's got it in black on there. So I'm going to shift that and put it in white on this side. I'm just keeping this wet. Come on. Still waiting for the transfer to release. He'll get there. Who's that? Oh, Ankle, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the sub. What an absolute legend. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Hopefully, once this transfer releases, we can celebrate by putting Shadowborn on the bottom of this tank. Thank you very much indeed. Boom. There we go. So now we've got Shadowborn on this side in white and Shadowborn on that side in black. Perfect. Star Wars. What are you playing tonight, Spiky Boy? Spiky Ledge? Spiky Ledge. What you playing tonight? What fleet are you taking? That was really cool. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Imperial Assault. The Descent version. There's a Descent version? Where our intrepid heroes are trying to capture a data pack from Bespin. But the Empire knows they're coming. Ah! It's based off the older dungeon game Descent and it was reskinned into Star Wars. No way! Okay, that's awesome. I like that. I like that. So Minis dies, but it's a board game. Gotcha. It's old and out of print, but I have every single pack released for it and every single mini painted. No way! Okay, that's cool, dude. That's cool. So have you got? Was it released for Star Wars, or is it a game that was released that the Star Wars community have kind of gravitated towards and maybe not like converted the rules for, but using the rules within the Star Wars universe? Oh, it was released by FFG. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Really nice, dude. That's going to be fun. Will you take some pictures for us so we can see on tomorrow? So we can see tomorrow. Tomorrow. FFG dropped it. The community has kept it up to date with using some of the Legion models, but a bit off in the scale between the two systems of playable. Fantastic, fantastic, Spike. I love your hobby. Love your hobbying, dude. Super cool. Right, okay, so we're gonna have to my 3D prints for the paint organizer system that I mentioned the other day are coming along nicely. I'm printing them super slow, but I want them as pretty as I can make them. Pics to follow once I get there. Oh, yes. Yeah, that sounds cool as well, dude. Mate, you are smashing it. You are smashing it. Right. We need to start doing some tracks and things, really. We need to start doing some tracks and things, really. I found out that because my upcoming news will be processed through the workplace, I won't get as much time off for recovery that's going to be brought up. Oh no! But with my limitations of basically being able to work, doing virtually no student jobs, I may end up with my work just putting me off for a bit. Oh well, fingers crossed it like works out all right and it's not shitty. Have you had a conversation with them about it? Because that's the best thing. Make sure the communications is there. I imagine it gave me a very vague "we'll take care of you" when we talked about it. Good. That's good. We like that. Excellent. Yeah, I'd imagine they'll look after you. When is that? When do you go in? It's not long now, is it? No date yet, just waiting on the WSIB to fully approve it. Then the surgeon will sort out a date based on the availability when the hospital. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Okay, good. Good to know, Spiky boy. Right, what else do we need to do? Metallic. We need to do the... There we go. Oops. Yep. Right, shall we do the... shall we try the... Try the tracks. You're off today, but so much stuff happening, but I should be able to paint later tonight. More on the tanks. What tanks have you got? What Star Wars tanks are you doing tonight? Tank painting bros. Yo! Let's paint some tanks. Spikey's doing Star Wars tanks, and I'm doing Horus Heresy tanks. What time's your Star Wars game tonight? We can play with Public Library 4 to 7. Nice. The Public Library's got has it got tables, or do you take the terrain and then use their tables? Have they got gaming tables, or do you use their tables and put gaming terrain on them? You know what I mean. That's cool, dude. The one game store in town is run by an absolute ass, and most of the community doesn't like him. Well, that sucks. It's just map tiles, and they have a bunch of big tables that usually open and free. Fantastic. Oh, dude, excited. What game came out was coming out where it plays on a book of maps? New Quest. Yes. Darkwater. Warhammer Quest Darkwater had a big fold-out map book that was awesome. Yeah, that was really good. Well, all the Nurgle guys, yeah. Yeah, Darkwater Nurgle stuff. Did I play it? No, I didn't. I painted up a lot of the models from it. But didn't play it, sadly. It did make me get all the other quest stuff, so it did make me get Blackstone Fortress and Cursed City. It did make me go and get those. So I have the boards and all the cards and everything for all of those now. Is that one that you picked up, Target? So the only one I'm missing is Silver Tower. I've got Hero Quest. I've got Hero Quest, I've got Blackstone Fortress. I've got Cursed City. I just need Silver Tower. I don't know whether Silver Tower's any good. I still haven't finished Blackstone Fortress. Playing Blackstone Fortress. Did you like Blackstone Fortress when you were playing it? I played one game of it because I got it. I was really excited by it, and then nobody wanted to play. I was gutted. So I played one game of it with a friend. Hey Hendarian, how you doing? Painting up some tanks. Well, a tank. Painting up a tank. Neat tank. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. How's your Wednesday going so far? Went for a walk, it's not too bad. Excellent. What were you painting? What were you painting? Need to get all this silver in so I can do a matte black wash to darken it all down before we put the pale pigment powders on it. Half 5. I can smell fire. Why can I smell fire? The white panels look so good. I think it's always a miss when people paint lots of white for iron hands. Same stuff I'm painting since February. Fair enough, dude. Are you going to grab the Exodites this weekend? I probably won't pick them up. Not because I don't like them, but you've got to pick and choose what you grab. And I got the Mark IV a couple of weeks ago. Hell yeah! Yes, do it, do it, do it. They do look amazing, don't they? I don't know why the dinosaurs were getting so much shit online. I thought they looked very Eldari. I thought the dinosaurs looked very Eldari. I thought the dinosaurs looked like suitably elven sort of thing. The design language that they were showing off. Yeah, definitely. I think they could have easily sort of just, I don't want to say copied, but they could have just used the Seraphon skink ones as a base, but they didn't, and I think they're perfect. Less lizard, more dragon. Yes. Yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. Right, I've got to go make a cup of tea because I'm out of tea and it's incredibly like muggy and horrible in here at the moment, so I kind of want to have some sort of fluids. So I'm going to be right back, and then we'll try and give these tank treads a wash of some matte black to try and darken them down a fraction after we've done the other sides, of course. Because we've got to paint this side. So I'll be 2 seconds, everybody. I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea. Everybody, time to get up and have a stretch as well. We've been sat and watching for a while. Time to get up and have a stretch. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go. There's a lot of Resident Evil, but it's also Eve. Yes, it is Eve Online. But yeah, I can hear the Resident Evil. I can hear the Res Evil in it. Definitely. Right. Get some more. I need to do the. Well, I want to do the banner for my Dreadnought. I'm going to do that. Get that banner sorted. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, that track that's on the BRB screen is the whole universe one, isn't it? Can't remember the name of the track. Theme of the universe, that's it. Who's that? Cyber! Thank you very much for the follow. What a ledge. Thank you very much. Is it okay to ask if you do commissions? It is very much okay to ask if I do commissions, and yes, I do commissions. They are not cheap commissions, because we do some. I do some really nice paint jobs, but yes, I do commissions. How are you doing? You okay? Sugar free Sprite. Fab. I'm watching terrain videos. Which terrain videos are you watching? Necromunda and Tyranid. Nice. I did. When was that Tyranid? I did the base for. Games Workshop sent the. Oh, what was it? Norn Emissary. That was it. I got the Norn Emissary from Games Workshop, and I did a Tyranid base. I think that's on YouTube. I'm trying to think if it's on YouTube now. I did Deathleap, but Deathleap is on YouTube. Hey Harumph, how you doing? Not suck horribly at Kill Team. If you got a buddy who's really good, then ask him. Is that everything? I suppose there's those bits in there that we can paint. So, with the positioning, positioning tends to be with regard to everything else. So, the biggest thing is not just throwing things forwards and saying, oh, I'm going to go and stand behind this barrel. You've got to go and stand somewhere with purpose in terms of make sure that you are X amount of distance away from something else. So if the enemy's threat distance is, I don't know, 12 inches, make sure that you're 13 inches away from everything. So just being aware about where everybody else's threat range is, that's probably the biggest one for positioning and things. But yeah, it makes me laugh. It does genuinely make me laugh when you get people do videos where they're like, you've got to learn from your mistakes, but I don't know what my mistakes are. Like, once you've played your game, like, look back at your game and find what mistakes you made, but I don't know what my mistakes are. Like, that's the most hilarious thing, and I see that all the time in like Warhammer videos. That's actually really helpful. Thanks. You're welcome. It's not a problem. I don't play Kill Team, but the principles of war games kind of apply to it. So yeah, rather than just kind of moving forward, just kind of when I'm playing 40k and I'm caring about whether I win or not in terms of like a competitive environment or whatever, you look at the board and you see, like, if they've got enemies placed like this around here, then what I'm seeing is like circles of threat around all of them. So maybe this one has got a larger circle of threat radius because they can move further, or they've got a longer range. So you just got to think of all the things on the board as having threat ranges, and you've got to sort of stay out of all their threat ranges. Or if you want to pick on this one here, you've got to position yourself so that you're out of these two threat ranges, but you can get into this one and just pick that one off. Hopefully that makes sense, but yeah. A lot of the time I have, so I've kind of drifted away from doing like the tournament gaming kind of thing, which is playing like chess, like kind of moving up in a little bit. Like I play much more storytelling now, where I'm trying to make cool things happen in the game rather than trying to win particularly. Like, I've got a flanking unit. I'm like, well, they're not just going to run into the middle. They're going to flank. So they're just going to stay flanking. So, yeah, I'm a little bit weird. I'm used to historical skirmish games where the threat range is a whole board due to realistic weapon ranges, so it's a change. Yes, yeah. And historical skirmish, I was going to say historical, like, war games are very much like you deploy here and you move forward and you hit rank to rank and then you roll your fight and see what happens, sort of thing. Historical skirmish, I'm not entirely sure. I've never really played it, but I mean, that's what Warhammer was to me. Warhammer was, you won or lost in your deployment, because ultimately everybody just went like that, bang, and just like charged forwards and hit in the middle. So if you put your good unit here and your bad unit there against the enemy's good unit and bad unit, you'd just kind of crash. So yeah, that was the good old days of just like charging forwards and having a big fight in the middle. World War II squad level stuff, 15 or 28. Amazing. They're really, really nice. Really cool, dude. Okay, so hopefully what we can do is if I make this thin enough, then what we should be able to do is matte black wash over all this. There we go. Fantastic. What kill team do you play with, Harumph? What did you say? Celestian Insidiants. What are they? Oh, the new sisters. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right. That is definitely drying. Both of those. Need to get some black up in there. Like that. And then black down there. The bomb people on the head in melee and do a little bit of shooting. Still working on the models and trying to keep up my customization games with things like adding rivets where the modding looks a bit. Oh, nice one, Harumph. Yeah, that sounds cool. Looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And then once the super glue arrives, probably tomorrow, I can glue these barrels on properly. And then that will be absolutely perfect then. Pew pew pew. Right, okay, I am going to go for a walk. I am back on tomorrow. So I am back online tomorrow. We'll do some more, probably do some more tank tomorrow. Try and get this looking even better. We do obviously have to do the sponsons, so I should probably try and get those. Primed. Yeah, I should probably try and get those primed so we can at least paint those a little bit. They'll be dead easy because it's just black and silver, pretty much. Maybe a white one on this side where it's got the white, what do I call it? Armor plate. There we go. So the white armor plate will probably make that white on this side. There we go. It's this one here. So we'll make that armor there. That one will be white to match, and then this one will be black to match that side. I think that'll be quite cool, and then everything else will be black for the armor and things. Yeah, I think it looks fab. I'm really enjoying this. We do have to put a ton of weathering on it. So I've got my two pigment washers and everything. So we will throw those on it very soon. So that will be fun. Right, let's get a raid up. I would make all the bolter casings for details, and those barrels make me want a mini lathe for modelling. yeah, I don't know whether you follow me on Instagram, but yeah, I made these on the lathe yesterday, which was quite cool. I did quite enjoy that. Right, let's get raid up. There we go. Okay, have an amazing afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. But of course the algorithm only wants to show me ads. No worries. Right, have a good one everybody. Take care, have an amazing afternoon, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.